What's up, Taylor? Chris here, the owner of CMP Marketing and Design. And in this video, I'm going to show you what you can do to bring more customers straight to your business using your website and Google Business Profile as the tools. And the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for your business if you use these strategies. More importantly, how you could easily get an extra 32 jobs per month or more consistently by doing what I'm about to teach you right here in this video. But first off, man, I checked out the website, and over and above all, it looks awesome. Right? Easy to navigate, great design, lots of pictures, very personal, and it's already optimized to start generating your revenue, which is awesome, right? And I'm just hoping to be able to add to that with this video. But getting right into the first topic, and that's page content. Page content is made up of the words, the images, the text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of your site. Now, you guys need about 1,500 to 2,000 words on your home page to be optimized with Google, depending on your competition and keywords. And this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you want to rank and get business for. And all a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched in Google that indicates that person is ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody looked up pressure washing St. Paul, Minnesota, you know that they're looking to get a job done, and it's in an area that you target. And when you rank for these words, you come up first to get more customers coming straight to you that are already ready to buy. And to sum it up, Google loves information and relevancy. And it actually has bots that will come and scan your website to try to find out what services you offer and what areas you target. And in your content, you can place these keywords that tells Google exactly what terms you want your website to be put in front of when people search for them. That's why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for anything. So if you check out the amount of content that you have on this front page, you have a really good amount of content, but it's not up to that 2,000 word mark, right? So this does have a little bit more work to do. And it's going to give you a lot more opportunity, once again, to fill in with some more keywords. That's going to bring you more business. Now, if we go over here to one of your biggest competitors in the St. Paul area, and that's Clean and Clear, you could see that you guys are really smoking them on the front page with the amount of content that you have on your front page, right? But they have a ton of back-end service pages with their own content with only a few keywords on each. What that means is that there's going to be more words of content per keyword, and it's going to make it stronger. It's going to allow them to rank a lot easier for those keywords because they have a lot more content over and above all across the entire website, right? So that's one strategy to use, but to keep it simple, you really just want to target one page, all the content you need, enough content to beat your competitors, and that's going to make it as easy as possible to be able to rank these words as fast as you possibly can. So the second topic I want to go over with you are backlinks. To do that, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. Now, as you can see here, there's going to be a lot of numbers up front, and I don't want you to get confused, so I'm going to break those down for you real quick. The UR is the power of your home page, which is the one being searched. The DR is the power of your domain. Not too bad on numbers right here, right? Still a lot more that you could do, but not too bad. This is the number of backlinks that you have, the number of websites sending those backlinks, the number of organic keywords that you have, and the estimated amount of traffic based on Ahrefs that you are currently getting to your website. Now, your Google Analytics might reflect a lot higher than this. Ahrefs, it's impossible to get an accurate reading on the traffic specifically because it does not have anything embedded directly into your website. So you guys are probably sitting at anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000 roughly, if I'm not too far off. But these are what those numbers break down to, right? Now, backlinks are super simple. They're just another website linking to yours through theirs, either through a clickable text or image. So if I clicked on this link right here and it brought me up to your website, that's an example of this website sending your website a backlink. And the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins, except not all backlinks are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to give you more authority in Google's eyes because quality always wins with backlinks. And by relevant, I mean if you had other pressure washing sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut for obvious reasons, right? Now, we'd actually take a look at your competitors' backlinks to find out what they're using to be so successful, and we can use this as a roadmap to beat them at their own game. And look at this. They're getting about 10 times the amount of traffic that you guys are currently. So this is what you could be getting if you utilize these principles that I'm teaching you right here in this video. But let's take a look at some of their keywords real quick and find out what they're actually using and what they're ranking for. Right? And the cool thing about keywords, you can capture and rank for as many as you want, and every single area, every single service has their own keywords as well. Now, I took the liberty of giving you some of the breakdown of how those work here at the end of this video and what the numbers come out to, but let's take a look at a Google search real quick. The first thing you see here is an amazing tool called the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in this top position typically means at least an extra 40 or 50%, sometimes over 100% more calls than top organic ranking alone with just the website. Now, what gets you ranked here, amongst other things, is having a stronger and larger citation profile than your competitors. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted in a directory such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And yes, there are a lot of other ranking factors, but your organic ranking and your citations are some of the biggest here. You could also rank in multiple areas all at once using the same profile as well as capture all of those near me keywords like pressure washing near me. So just to give you an example, I know that you're over here in Stillwater. So let's just say your Google business profile was set up right here. The more power you push to it, the larger the area it's going to cover. And now you have people from up to a 20-mile radius, depending on how powerful it is, looking for any of the services that you offer, seeing you up here in this top position, and calling your business, right? And that's how you can get an incredible amount of more leads, more local leads at that using this strategy. But once these both are coming together and you begin to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's worth it. So just out of these keywords in the St. Paul area. Now I know you guys target a lot of other locations. I chose St. Paul because it's a decent size and has a lot of search volume, and it's not too far off from Stillwater. But just out of these keywords, not including all the other keywords and all the other areas that you cover, that's 740 searches every single month. Now, if you converted just 3% of those into a paying customer, and that's a low ball, that's 22 extra jobs per month from your website, and that's over 32 extra jobs per month if you use both strategies. And that's not including all the other areas your Google business profile can take over as well. How do we actually find these numbers though? See, the average click-through rate of someone in the top position of Google is 28.5%, meaning if I looked up pressure washing St. Paul MN, this guy's going to typically get about 28.5% of those site visits. 60 to 80% of those will actually call your business or fill out a lead form. And if your closing rate is about 50%, which it typically is getting leads this way, here's what the numbers look like from just your website. If you're in the top position for a buyer intent keyword that brought in 100 searches a month, you can expect to close about 8 to 11 deals per month on average by maintaining that top position. I just like the low ball at 3% being the minimum, even though it's often higher because, hey, nobody's ever upset with the low ball, right? And I'm not sure where your margins are specifically, but if you multiplied your average profit per job, not including the upsells you can have off of each job, but the number of jobs you would get, what could you be making this year if you guys did this? And Taylor, this is what I do for a living. And while this video is going to help you start generating a really good amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or if you just have any questions whatsoever about any of this, you're more than welcome to shoot me a message back. You can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. Either way, I would really appreciate just a line of feedback so I know whether or not you got some value to this video. If I left anything out or if you're interested in learning about any other kinds of strategies, I'm more than welcome to hear it and be able to help you out any way that I can. Thank you so much, Taylor. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon, my man.